NASCAR guy, happy Thanksgiving. Welcome, welcome. Hope everything is well. Getting ready for that turkey or what, man? Some turkey, some football. How's everything, brother? Thanks for tuning in. Doing good, brother. Doing good so far, so good. Just decided to hop on. Took the day off today. Been working my ass off, so decided to take a much deserved Thanksgiving day off. I want to call it that. So we have George in the house. What's up, brother? Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for tuning in. Honest Diecast is in the house. What's up, brother? I'm sorry you had to work today, brother. I wish you could have hopped in and we could have chatted up a little bit, but at least you may. Yeah. So, all right, guys. So, a couple of things. I have a question for. Just gonna wait for a few more people to hop on. I do have a question for you. Go Lions. You know what, man? I like their culture. I like their coach. Yeah, I think they have a pretty good chance of keep advancing. But yeah, man, I'm a die-hard Niner fan, as you all know. But yeah, so I have a question for you guys. Let's see how many people are here, and then also I have the traveling package, the traveling care package from Honest Diecast. This package has been to Cali, to Arizona, and back twice. All because of a tech. Luckily, it made it safe and sound. And I don't know what's in here. I didn't even know Derek was sending me anything. He said it's an early Christmas present, but I'm gonna call it an early birthday present because my birthday is coming up in December 9th. I'll be 53 years old, guys. Jesus, time flies, man. And I don't even feel it, man. I mean, I still feel good. By the grace of God, I'm good. So yeah, I mean that's the best gift we could all have, right? That's the best gift we could all ask for. Can't do anything, I mean, you can have all the success, all the money in the world, famous and everything, but I mean, if you're in bad health, you're not enjoying anything. You're not enjoying life to the fullest. So, thank you once again for those of you who are here. So, one of the things I want to ask you guys. See, we have a fourth person. Seems like whoever this person is keeps popping in and out. So whoever it is, feel free to say hello to everyone. So I have a question for you guys. I don't know if you guys have been seeing this in your area, but in my area, I've been noticing an influx. I mean, lots and lots of. I don't know what's going on, but it seems like we've been getting the same mix of team transports. The one with the Honda Civic Custom, that particular mix. I mean, I've been seeing those by the dozens at several targets. So I don't know what's going on, man. But yeah, I mean, as far as the new ones, the ones that come with the Ferrari, it seems like there's fishing on there. So is it just my area, or is that something that's going on in your area as well? And I would like to get a hold of one more because my buddy Tony Diecast Customs, I believe that's what his name. And forgive me, Tony, if you're watching this. He asked me for one of those for that particular team transport. I have a couple of them. You know me, I like to keep one carded and another one open to display. I promised him that if I came across another one, I would definitely send it to him. But yeah, so far, I haven't seen any, man. I haven't seen them around. It seems like I'm not going to say his name, but not too long ago, I saw a YouTuber, who I like and I've followed and supported for a long time. But sometimes when people give certain information, people, the wrong people, use that information for the wrong reasons. So I have a feeling that could be that could have contributed to that, to what's going on, and that's why it's uh, because of what he put out there. It's been making things harder for us collectors to go out there and find. So, so Derek says, yeah, we have the same influx here in AZ for the past month. Yeah, yeah, Derek. I mean, it's been an ongoing problem for at least 3 or 4 months, bro. Like ever since it hit, and it's we've been getting that. I've been seeing those by the dozens. Straight off the freaking U-boats and stuff like that. Hoping to find another freaking Ferrari to grab and send it to Tony. But yeah, man, I've been seeing lots and lots and lots of those, man. It's freaking crazy, man. Derek says, found a liking hanging at a Target once about a week ago, but didn't take it. That's the 86 and Ferrari transport mix. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that one too. When I found the two, and I was surprised. Now that we're talking about that particular team transport, let me hide this comment here. I'm surprised that there are two of those and two of the I forgot what it is, the gray one, the Mercedes. I forgot what it is, but yeah, that Toyota that Toyota seems to be quote unquote chase, or the one that's harder to find. But yeah, man, it's crazy. So here we have, let's see. Have a good day, guys. Off to eat. NASCAR guy, thank you very much for tuning in, man. I get it, man. Yeah, go do what you got to do. Thank you very, very much for stopping by. Enjoy your meal, and God bless you and your family, man. Take care. Let's see. George says, I haven't seen anything at all. Huh. That's weird. No transports whatsoever, huh, George? That's crazy. Honest Diecast says, sending his love to good old NASCAR. Yeah, good guy. George says, yeah, shelves are empty. George, refresh my memory. Where are you from again? What area are you from? Because I mean, that might have a lot to do with it. I know, depending on what on where you live, that's how that's how good or how bad you could have it. I know that James over at at Huge Diecast has that same problem. He's out in Missouri. And yeah, he says that every time he's gone hunting, he never finds Jack. So Honest Diecast says, yeah, I stopped sharing so much info and videos, and I'm like, yep. You know what, Derek? And this is why, we've talked about this, privately in our little group, and I've, thrown this out there in live streams as well. This is why, you have to be very careful, who you share information with, because you know how it is out there, guys. You don't want to, if you give too much information, the wrong people are going to use that to their advantage, and then you're going to pretty much yourself in the future. And it has happened to me already. That's why I said, F it, I'm not going to do it. Call me greedy, call me whatever you want to call me, but yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it, man. I'm sorry. But yeah, let me finish reading Derek's comment. If people want to know where I found things, they can watch my lives, since they only get 1/16. Crazy Derek. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. I know some people, don't mind sharing information, but to each his own. I respect that, but my advice to you guys is, you know, be very careful who you guys give information to, because yeah. Okay, George is from Pittsburgh. Okay, wow, wow, George. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, man. It's Have you tried? Have you tried like traveling outside of your local area at all? I mean, is it like, have you gone to a different city in Pennsylvania? Outside of Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania. So because I mean, sometimes that might help you. Sometimes I don't know. That's why a lot of I've been seeing more and more people, myself included, starting just they just start ordering cases. Um, yeah, it'll save you lots of headaches, lots of frustration, gas, wear and tear in your car. I know it's a little expensive. Once you pay taxes, you pay shipping and stuff like that. But if you do the math, guys, I mean, I mean, if you take into account how much money you're spending in gas, traveling to different stores and stuff like that, it probably comes to about the same. So I don't know. I mean, that's what Fast and Furious. You have the new Japanese historics, the fourth mix. I've come across three of them. I don't really care for the fourth mix, to be honest with you guys. I don't know what you guys think of it. But I'm not impressed. I'm not like before, where I would just I was just buying, and that's one of the biggest mistakes I made when I first started collecting. I was buying stuff just for the hype, not because I really wanted to, and I really regret that. But yeah, I recommend just for you guys to just stick with what you like. Don't fall into the whole hype, the FOMO stuff. Yeah, because you're gonna end up with a lot of cars and spending money that you don't really want to spend on things that you don't really care for. So that's my recommendation. We have head over to Diecast. What's up, brother? How's it going? We also have Eddie. What's up? Eddie at Bunker Diecast. What's up, brother? He says turkey and ham. Nice. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. My brother-in-law, well, my brother-in-laws and my in-laws are coming over. So we're right now. I'm just hanging out with you guys. They're not going to be here till a little bit later, so that's why I'm here chatting it up with you guys. And yeah, I mean, just talking Diecast and whatever you guys want to talk about. If you have a question, if I could help you, I'll answer to the best of my ability. I'm not by any means an expert, and I'll try to help you. I'll give you advice, based on my experience. But yeah, there are some things I'm not going to see here. Rudy Moons from Belgium. What's up, brother? How's it going? Owen says, yeah, I agree. Yep. I'm stuffed. Yeah, some of you guys are about 2 or 3 hours ahead of us, and I know some people like to start early, as far as eating with your families and stuff like that, but it is what it is. George says Ohio, Wheeling, West Virginia. Okay. George, so you still have the same problem, huh? That sucks, bro. The only other best thing I could suggest for you, George, is maybe try to network with other collectors. People who are not going to try to get the upper hand. If you try to negotiate a trade or something. That's the only best advice I could give you. Well, not best, but that's one of the few pieces of advice I could give you. And also, I hope I don't regret saying this. Well, there's only 5 of us. Try checking your antique stores, and try checking stores that where you would normally not go to look for when you're out there looking for Hot Wheels. Okay, I'm not going to mention specific stores, but just use your imagination and go from there, brother. Hope that helps. Let's see. Yeah, I bet, man. I can't wait for that ham. I mean, I like turkey, but I'm more of a ham person myself. Let's see here. Eddie with the shades. Yeah, Eddie gets down with his cookie, man. I mean, yeah. Every time for the most part, whenever I chatted up with him, it's like, hey man, why don't you hop on? It's been a minute since we chatted it up. He's always doing something, man, in the background. He's always either making breakfast for his grandkids, or he's cooking something for the family. But I appreciate you, Eddie. Making time to hang out with us for a little bit, man. Eddie G, Rudy, and 2096, yes sir. Everybody saying what's up to one another. That's cool. Hey, what's up, Rudy Moon? I already said hello to you, but here you go again. Eddie says, just stopping in to salute everyone. Got to get finishing some stuff around the house since I'm hosting this year. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. Good luck on your hunts. Likewise, Eddie. Yeah, man, I know that you like to host and cook for your family and stuff like that. So that's good, man. That's good. Go do your thing. Go do your thing, brother. And yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Let's see, what is this? Head over Diecast says, did you see the new Majorette mix coming with the Supra, Porsche, and the Bugatti? Have not seen it, but you better believe that if I do see it, I will definitely check it out first. If at least if I like it, I'll buy it. But we'll see, man. I mean, Majorette has been doing a great job with their diorama sets. And the cars that they've been putting together in those packages are have been good for the at least the last three. I believe at least the last three that I've purchased. So let's see. Honest Diecast says, have a happy Thanksgiving, Eddie. Much love to you, man. Okay, cool. Guys, let's see here. Let's do this. Very nice. The Porsche is a recolor to green. Nice. Honest Diecast says, RLC has stepped up, has to big time. Yeah, I gotta admit, 8 Miller impressed. Yeah, the 4GT and the Yenko Nova. Yeah. I agree with you there. Honest Diecast. The only thing I disagree with is, they got pricey, bro. They got pricey, and yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna spend money. What are they nowadays? Like $35, and they have to pay another another $7-8 for shipping and taxes. I would rather buy something a little nicer for that kind of money, man. And yeah, they've stepped up big time, like Derek said. But I don't know. I guess I'm not gonna totally disregard or stop buying RLCs altogether. I'm just gonna. It depends on the casting. It'll definitely depend on the casting. So we'll see. But some for the last 3 or 4 of them that they've released, not something I have to have in my collection. But yeah. All right, guys. Excuse me, I'm getting my drink on, guys. So, all right, guys. I know you guys are hopefully you guys are just as anxious as I am to open this package from good old Derek at Honest Diecast, and Derek, I don't know what's in here. I have an idea of what's in here, and but yeah, I don't know what it is, man. So let's check it out. Yeah, Derek asked me to that gave me the idea to do the unboxing of this during a live stream, and it's the least I could do. So yeah, Derek sent me this. He sent me a message. I'm sending you a little. He sent me the tracking of the time around. It's like, I hope you don't have this yet. So we'll see. Nice. He sent me his new channel logo sticker. Nice. Thank you, Derek. Appreciate it. Here's that. Let's see. Oh no. Freaking Derek, man. Yep, I could see it already, guys. This is awesome, man. This is awesome. All right, guys. Here it is. Boom. Dang. Dang, Derek. Thank you so much, brother. I looked for this thing like a madman and no luck, man. I found lots of the regular version time and time again, but this one, just no dice, man. Man, this is awesome, man. Let me take it out of a blister. Thank you so much, Derek. Talk about an awesome Christmas gift here. Man, perfect card and everything. Check that out, man. Jeez. I bet even James over at Twitch Diecast would love this, man. When I first saw the pictures, I remember I sent it to these guys. I'm like, man, this is definitely my best super for 2025. And and James jokingly said, yeah, it's cool and all, but it's pink. That was his main complaint. But yeah, man, I mean, I guarantee you that if he were to see this in person, he would love it, man. This is freaking awesome. Thank you so much, Derek. Appreciate it, brother. Man, awesome. See, this, when you just when you network with good people, you form alliances with good people. Derek and I have been friends for about 5 years. I remember. Quick story, guys. I remember that Derek and I started our YouTube channels around the same time, and I came across, I came across his channel. It just on YouTube, his channel popped up as a recommendation. You know how YouTube does that stuff. They try to they make recommendations according to what your interests are and stuff like that. So I clicked on his channel, and that's when I started following him right away. And yeah, man, I mean, the rest is history. I remember cheering him on. We were still both under 1,000 subscribers at the time. So I remember cheering him on, like, hey, bro, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Of course, he got to the 1,000 subscriber mark before I did, but I wasn't too far behind. And then the rest is history. His channel has been taken off. Well deserved. He does put a lot of work and time into it. I wish I had more time to do it, but it is what it is. But yeah, Derek, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I would Gonna treasure this thing forever, man. So yeah, let me read some of these comments. Let's see here. Honest, like I said, it's nothing major, just a little something. Hopefully you don't know. Yeah, Derek, no, I definitely didn't have that, bro. Definitely did not have that. And thank you so much, man. A nice box from Derek. Custom? No custom. This is the real deal, brother. This is the real deal. Let's see, George Dan, Big A. I'm sending the new 2026 Super online. Oh, I'm selling. Okay. You're seeing the new 2026 Super online for 42. Yeah, I've seen that thing. You know, I mean, it's it's not something that I care for. You know, it kind of looks like a little delivery truck. You know, it's kind of cool and all, but yeah, it's not something that I'm gonna go crazy for. But yeah, there's a lot of cool supers. Actually, there's a lot of cool cars coming for 2026, man. So I'm definitely looking forward to what Motel has to offer. In their RLC, um, especially premiums. There's a lot of cool stuff, and yeah, supers. They have a lot of cool supers coming up, man. So I'm definitely excited for that, man. Definitely excited for that. Let's see here. Nice. Yeah, thank you, man. Hell yeah, I would rather have a soup. Oh man, yeah, that's funny, bro. Would rather have a soup like that than a turkey. Yeah, man, it really is. It really is an awesome super. Yeah, thank you so much, man. It's like, geez, and I don't remember. I think Derek said he found it. I don't I don't remember. I think I saw it in a video. He found it or something, and then I hit him up right away because right around, excuse me, guys, right around the time he found this one, I found the Honda Custom Civic, the red one, which is also pretty cool, and I offered to trade, and he's like, if I find another one, I'll consider. Like, okay, no problem. So I mean, I just kept looking and looking and looking, in hopes to find it, and unfortunately, I was late, to the drop, or just missed it altogether. When I was you know when I was at the right place at the right time, going through cases and stuff like that. Fresh off the U-boat. Just want to make that clear. So yeah, unfortunately, I never found it, but thanks to Derek, I have it, and yeah, I'll be forever grateful for that. Hell of a super for sure. Yeah, thank you so much, Derek. Wow, can't find that at all. Yeah, it's hard to find, and it's I was checking on the third market. People, the cheapest I've seen it go for is like but anywhere between 60 and $80. That's the cheapest I've seen this thing go for, man. But yeah, definitely a great gift from my brother Derek at Honest Diecast. Thank you so much, man. Thanks, HODC. The least I could do. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. NGL, I'm not late after. I'm hot after that F40 Super. Heck yeah, man. You and a billion other people, bro. Yeah, that freaking F40 Super, dude. Man, whoever finds that is gonna hit the freaking jackpot, man. I mean, I could already see it. That car, right off the bat, pretty sure people are gonna be asking at least $300 for it. Mark my words, guys. I mean, at the lowest, probably 250, $300. Watch. And then it's probably going to skyrocket even more after that. They do for sure. Yeah. Nice, Derek. Yeah, Derek has the best luck finding supers, man. I remember when we met up the first time. I kid you not, guys. I found about 4 or 5 supers. You know, when I picked him up, we hit a few stores. He wanted to go to some Dollar Trees and stuff like that. I think we hit about 5 or 6 of them and a few Targets, a couple of supermarkets we didn't find. We found some of the new cars, but no supers anywhere. And then, sure enough, he took off. He was only going to be here for a few days, so he takes off, right? And a few days later, I found 2 supers. I found 2 supers, and then just the streak kind of went on, for a little bit, and then it died down. But it's like, dude, I mean, that I haven't found that many supers and I think the most supers I've ever found has been like 3. And then I hung up with Derek. He sprinkled some of that Irish luck dust on me, and I found about 5 or 6 supers. So yeah, man, I mean, if you guys want to find some supers, hang out with Derek, man. Let's see if he sprinkled some of that lucky dust on you guys, and you guys will find some supers, man. HOD says I got hooked up on the with the F40 Super. Yeah, that thing is freaking amazing, man. He says he got hooked up, huh? Well, HODC, I'm pretty sure we would, some of us or most of us would like to find out how you got hooked up with that, but that is awesome, man. Derek's like, I wish I still had good luck. I've been hunting for that Ford RS200 in Q case. Hard, but no dice. 6 cases cracked, all duds. Yeah, I found that one recently, Derek. So let me see if I have it here. This is the one that Derek's talking about, right here. And I shared this in the previous stream that I did, but the bandwidth that day was so bad. It was so bad. I just deleted the whole freaking thing, man. I mean, but yeah, this is the one Derek is talking about. Super nice freaking super, man. Probably one of my, I want to say it's one of my top 5. And yeah, you can't go wrong, man. I mean, the livery, I mean, the color alone, man. And I was at the right place at the right time. I went to one of the places I like to go hunting, and there was an employee there. She had the bin, and in that the mini bin, and there's I believe there's like 3 cases in those that come with it. So yeah, sure enough, she took it out of she cracked it open, and he's like, here, you're the first one here, and there was nobody there. So boom, it was sticking out. Beautiful, man. Beautiful piece. So yeah, same thing here, Derek. If I find another one, at this point it's probably going to be hard, but yeah, if I find it, I'll definitely send it to you, man. Let's see. I think the most I found in a day was 4. Wow. 4 supers in one day. Wow. In a day. Wow. Yeah, I haven't found that many supers in a day. I mean, the most I found is 2. And it was from back-to-back cases at the same target. And yeah, I have a video out there. I don't remember which one it was. But yeah, I mean, just look through them, guys. I'm pretty sure you'll find it. But yeah, back-to-back cases, man. Let's see. HODC, I paid $40 shipped for a loose F40. Okay. That's cool. Is it loose and unriveted? Is it one of those from Malaysia? Um, HODC. Just curious, man. Rudy Moon says, I would be happy if I find the regular RE200. Yeah, even that one is cool, man. Even that one is cool. Just swap out the tires, something like these, and yeah, it'll look. Yeah, you can make it look so much better. Wizardman STH 88. What's up? Happy Thanksgiving from the Wizard Man. What's up, brother? Thanks for tuning in. It's been a minute since I've seen you, man. Hope everything is well. Hope you're having a great Thanksgiving. And again, thank you very much for tuning in, man. RS200 for sure. Question for you guys: Are any of you guys cartoon collectors? Any of you? The reason I'm asking is because I created this thing right here. I mean, no big deal. I mean, as you already know, the cartoons are cool, but they're pretty plain. They don't have very many decals, with the exception of their logo on the back window. But me, also being a huge Lakers fan, decided to come up with this guy right here. So let me know what you guys think, man. And I do want to credit my wife, for this little sideline right there. When I finished it, it's like, hey, babe, what do you think? And she's like, it's really cool. But you know what? It would be, you could make it look a little, much better if you put like a little line along the side. And at first I was like, I don't know. I think I kind of like it the way it is. But, I started looking at it and like, you know what? She's right. It does look kind of naked on the side. So I took her advice, and this is the end result, guys. And what's cool about these is, you could the base and the wheels fit on any cartooned casting. So this one, I used the wheels from this car to put. I was trying to customize a truck, and it didn't work out that well. So I ended up I messed up the chassis, and the wheels kind of got messed up in the process as well. So I just had it there. And now, you know what? I'm going to use the Lakers decals that I bought, which were originally meant for this guy right here. This is the purple T2, T1, something like that. And it didn't work out. See? I don't know if you guys could see. I need to remove that. So it didn't work out too well. So I'm like, man, what could I use what casting can I use these decals on? And sure enough, this little truck kept calling my name, like, Adrian, hook me up. The taillights are hand painted. They're not perfect, but yeah, guys, this looks pretty cool. Hope you guys dig it. Yeah, Derek has found quite a few supers. I remember that he hit the freaking mother load a while back ago. He said he found 11 supers. That's awesome. Let's see. This year with the Diecast dot Sunny, I had 6 of them, but I consider them finds, even though I didn't take them home, and I was there when they were pulled. Yeah. A lot of people get the wrong idea about us. We they think that because we go out there and we find stuff, that we hoard everything and we're scalpers and we don't share anything. And then they start they post freaking negative comments bashing us on this and that. Like, dude, And in the beginning, it did, it did piss me off quite a bit, and I it did, you know, I was very vocal at first, but then I was like, you know what, man, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna let these people get the best of me, man. So I mean, I just learned how to control my emotions, and I still respond to those comments, but I don't respond like in a combative way. I'm like, you know what, man, why don't you why don't you take the time to get to know content creators like us before you start opening your mouth. I mean, because that's wrong. I mean, you come across a channel like like mine or Derek's, you see us do well while we're out there and hunting for stuff, and then you automatically assume that we're scalping, that we're doing this, that we don't share, blah 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 blah, that we're full of ourselves. And that's not right. That's not cool. Get to know people before you start making assumptions about anybody. Because it just ain't cool, man. Happy Thanksgiving, Cody. Oh, Cody's in the house. What's up, Cody? Let me see. I'm sorry I didn't see you, bro. Let's see. But anyways, yeah, thanks for being here, Cody. Sorry, man. I didn't see you. I didn't see your comment. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, Cody's another one that he's a good homie. He's been very supportive of not just myself, but Derek and Eric. I'm sorry, Cody. I do apologize. Hope you're doing well. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Let's see. HODC, not really into tune, but that's awesome, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it looks pretty cool, in my opinion. And that's a whole point of this hobby, right? I mean, just having fun, trying, explore possibilities, be creative. Art has no limitations, as Derek has mentioned before, man. I mean, just have fun with a freaking hobby, man. That's it. Stop wasting your time, trying to bash on people and focus on what they do, they don't do. And this is not the place for that, man. I mean, this hobby is meant for us to get outside of our what's going on in the real world, and just focus on the hobby. May it be collecting, customizing, which, by the way, Derek is a awesome customizer. So is James. I was kind of hoping for him to be here, but he's probably making a video right now. He does a lot. If you guys don't know, Huge Diecast, he does a lot of drawings. He sells stickers, and then you could buy as many as you want, and then he'll raffle out like a very cool car. You're talking about cars that go for 30, 40, $45. You buy some of the stickers, you get entered into a raffle, and he holds these raffles once a week, I believe, or as he has time. And then yeah, he does, he makes a whole video of it. He shows exactly who the participants are, who won. And yeah, great stuff, man. Great stuff. If you guys want to check them out, that would be another good way for you guys to to get some cool cars, man, because I know it's been very, very hard out there. Let's see, Where's Man STH. I mean, I've seen them before at Kroger, but doesn't really tickle my. They're not for everybody, bro. I get it. Mustang Hunter is the same way, but yeah, they're not for everybody. And Derek, I'm not sure if he likes them or not, but I personally I like them. I only collect, to be clear, I only collect the trucks, in particular the C10s. The C10s, and there's another one, the Chevy 454 SS, which is also cool. Those are the only ones I pick up, man. As far as the other ones, I mean, there's some new ones out there. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen them. They have a JDM line. They're cool and stuff like that. But I just don't want to fall into that freaking rabbit hole, man. Because yeah, things you already know things can get out of hand very, very, very quickly, man. And you guys don't want that, man. Well, let's see. Messi Mason, what's up, brother? He says, "Happy Turkey Day, everyone. Happy Turkey Day to you as well." What's up, Paul? How's it going? Thank you for tuning in, man. Hope you're having a great Thanksgiving thus far. So yeah, man. I mean, we're just here chatting it up. Just talking diecast, collecting, customizing and stuff like that. Recent finds, and yeah, man. Let's see here. Show us your favorite car in your collection, if you could. My favorite car in my collection, no problem. I'll be happy to do that right now. All right, guys. So I have 4. My number one car in my collection, and this is a custom, right? Is this guy right here. If you guys, for those of you who don't know, James over at Huge Diecast, he's also a customizer. So let me see if I could get this out of here, man. Oh, so you guys could see it. Check that out. He made this for me a few months ago, I believe. So yeah, all custom. That's supposed to be like a drag bag or something, or a parachute. That's supposed to be the parachute. But yeah. So this is my favorite. This is definitely number 1 in my collection. Number 2, another custom. This one, Derek made for me. Thank you so much, Derek. I mean, the paint job and everything, this is cool. He was going for a 49ers theme. As you can see, he got the number 49 up on the hood. It's got some gold accents in the back. Sorry, guys, I don't have the best camera, but yeah, man, custom paint job. He dropped it on its huevos, as he likes to say. The wheels, dude, definitely give this car justice. And check that out, guys. Look at the exhaust. Super cool, man. Very, very cool. Wow. Freaking awesome, man. So that's number 2. Number 3. Let's see. Number 3 is this guy right here. Number 4 is that one right there. So 2 Hellcats. Of course, I like this one because it's got the Niner colors, but this one is very cool, man. It's got lots of sponsor logos. Very cool. So yeah, guys, that's my favorite. Let's see. What's going on over here? I see chesticles. Oh man, crazy Derek. Why is it? Oh, here. Okay, cool. Happy Thanksgiving to all. So grateful to live in the greatest country of all and collect Diecast. Amen to that, brother. Amen to that. Now, what else would you like to see? Take advantage. I could show you guys what the rarest car in my collection is, if you'd like to see that. I've shown it in the video as well, but yeah. Derek. Yes, do the rarest. Okay, I could do that. Could definitely do that. Let me put these guys back up here. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back. Okay. So the rarest car in my collection is this guy right here. It's M2 Dodge Challenger / Holler combo. This is a raw chase. See that? Let's see. Focus. Anyways, guys, there are only 250 of these made worldwide. And I was freaking stoked when I saw this. Again, it was one of those things where I was at the right place at the right time. Surprisingly at a freaking Walmart, which it's rare when I find anything good there, man. I've gotten lucky a few times. I have yet to find a super at a Walmart. I've not found a super, but at least I found this cool raw M2 raw chase. So yeah, that would be it. And let's see. HODC. Oh, nice. My daughter found the gold Hellcat on Thanksgiving back then. Yeah, that's another car that I really, really wanted. And yeah, I never found it, so I forked out the money and I paid quite a bit for it. But we only live once, guys. So it's one of those things that sometimes you have to do what you got to do to get some things in your collection, and I got it. To be fair, I think I paid $50 shipped. $50 shipped for it. That's because I kind of negotiated and it was a seller that was selling on behalf of her deceased grandfather or something like that. So she didn't know anything about Hot Wheels, and it's like, yeah, I'm on eBay, and yeah, that's how that whole thing came about. So that's how I acquired that Hellcat, and the other one, the red one, yeah, this one here, this one, same deal. As a matter of fact, you know what? It was the same seller. It was the same seller. I got these. This one I got for, what was it? I think I paid. I think it was so. Like I said, guys, you only live once, and I knew I was not gonna find them. Those of you who know me, I love Mopar. That's like my go-to car for the most part. But yeah, I like JDMs too. But yeah, those are cars that I definitely had to have in my collection. So yeah, yeah, guys. So I hope you guys like that raw chase, man. Like I said, super. Those are super hard to find, man. Super far, and I don't even know how much it goes for. I'm sure it goes for at least 350 bucks. I haven't checked, to be honest with you, but yeah, for those of you who don't know, those raw chases go for crazy money as well. Let's see. Paul says I'm getting a lot of Hot Wheels Elite 64. What do you think of them? They're cool. They're cool, Paul. Personally, it's not. I don't like all of them. I think I only bought like the first two or three that came out. One of them being the Toyota Chaser. That was the first one that I bought, and then I forgot the other two that I bought. But yeah, I think they're cool. I I'm not. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, just if you like them, go for it, man. And that's all I could say. You don't have to collect what others collect. Those two challenges you showed are awesome. Yeah, they are awesome. Definitely must-haves in my collection. Definitely. Yep. Definitely sweet. Paul says I need to find the. Yeah. I was tempted to get the regular version of that, but I mean, I'm like, you know what, man? These are, how much do these sell for? They're like $26, $28 or something like that. I'm like, do I really need the regular version? I'm like, nah. So I mean, I left the regular version behind, and I took this one. But yeah, this one is freaking sick, man. Awesome, freaking awesome. HODC says I found only one raw Chase M2 and LOL. I didn't even know it was a Chase at the time. It was a ground pounder truck. Nice. Do you still have it, or did you trade it for something else? Because some people do that. Let's see. I need to find those two challengers. Paul, I'm pretty sure you could. I'm pretty sure you could find them. You know, just just be prepared to pay. Just be prepared to pay more than what you may or may not be comfortable with, because those two go for quite a bit. For what they are. In my opinion, they go for quite a bit, but it is what it is. Like, if it's something that you have in your collection and you could afford to do it, by all means, man, go for it, dude. I will say this, and not because I'm a Mopar guy or anything. I mean, they are well, they're worth it. They're worth it. I'm gonna show them to you one last time. You know, I may come across as devil's advocate over here, trying to, trying to lure you or convince you to buy the, to for you to buy these and fork out the, you know, the money to buy them. But like I said, Paul, I mean, we only live once, so if you could afford them, go for it, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's see. I think this okay. HODC says I like trading for things I need to add to my collection. Mostly, it's nice to help others find the things I need. Yep, yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes that's the not the only way, but that's one of the best, one of the other options or alternatives. You have to get what you need or what you want for your collection. Like I said, I mean, just make sure that you network with good people, man. I mean, there are too many a-holes out there that are, that always want to they always want the upper hand of the deal, but on top of that, let's say I wanted this one, right? Like, hey man, I mean, I'll trade you this for this, and they want to pull up some bullshit like, yeah man, I'll do it, but what if how about you throw another $50 on top of that, that kind of BS. Stay away from those a-holes, man. There's a lot of those out there. So yeah, make sure if you're gonna network with people, make trades, do it with good people, man, because yeah, trust me, you'll come across those people every now and then. So let's see, they have a huge sale of Elite 64 Mattel creations. Oh nice, I'll check them out. I didn't know. Thanks for sharing, Paul. I like trading the raw chase. The raw chase is not my style of casting. Okay, yeah, like you could also that's a good way to look at it. I mean, you come across a chase super, whatever it may be, definitely buy it and use it as a trade piece. Uh, there's different strokes for different folks out there. I mean, just because your cup of tea, let's say, just because this car is not necessarily your cup of tea, it doesn't mean there's not somebody out there who wants it or needs it in their collection. So yeah, man. Yeah, I paid a lot for the 69 Charger in orange for the yeah. I mean, I know it's hard, man. I mean, sometimes like, do I really want to pay this much money for that? But like I said, sometimes you got to do it, man. I mean, there is no other way. Especially if they're old castings, and you don't have a prayer of finding it in stores, man. Unless you go to one of those antique shops or honey holes or whatever. That's the only way you're going to find it. But conventions is another good spot for you guys to find what you're looking for for sure. Toy stores, conventions. And Derek made a great recommendation a while back ago. He's like, yeah, if you ever attend those, it'll help, if you take a trade box, take a little trade box for you, take, whatever chases, supers that you don't really care, or cars overall, not necessarily chases. Take them with you and see if you could barter with somebody. You never know. Just give it a shot. Let's see. Cast related you guys would like to see or ask? We've been here for almost, well, we're going on an hour in 5 minutes, and definitely nice smooth stream compared to last time. I went live a few days ago and it didn't work out very well. I had to share. My wife works from home, and when she's working, she uses a lot of bandwidth, so when I was trying to do my thing, the internet was horrible, man. horrible. I mean, right now it seems like it's pretty smooth, no problems. I did ask her not to stream anything, and that seems to help out a lot. So Paul, since you brought up the, I'm sorry. So question for you guys. Well, mainly for you, Paul. I mean, you said you like Elite 64s. I mean, do you are you? And I guess you guys could answer that question as well. But it's mainly for Paul because he did say that he likes the Elite 64s. Let me hop on. I'm surprised Sean's not here. He's usually here. If anybody wants to hop on, let me know. We could chat it up for a little bit. But anyways, yeah, I'm surprised Sean's not here. I'm sure you guys have seen him in on his Diecast live streams. I'm surprised he's not here. He's usually here. I'm surprised. Let's see who else is usually here. Gary, if you watch this, I hope you're doing well. I know he was having some health problems. A while back ago, he had triple bypass surgery. Luckily, everything went well. So I haven't seen him around much. So I hope he's doing well. HODC says, "Oh, I can't stand those kind of people. Way too many of those people out there." Yeah, it's definitely a cutthroat business, man. I mean, well, not business, but I guess from people who make a living doing this, doing this kind of stuff, it's pretty cutthroat. I mean, they're always. Anyways, man, I don't want to get too much into it because it does piss me off, man. Because I mean, it ruins the experience, okay, for many people. As a matter of fact, I ran into a fellow collector, super cool guy, just met him right there at the store. We just started talking. And he's like, you know what? I went to the Peterson convention, or where did he go? Well, he started talking about the Peterson convention, and then he said he went to another store. I think there was a grand opening, and they had a huge freaking dump-in. And he said that a kid was there with his dad. The kid must have been 9 or 10. He said, and he and his dad were the first ones there. So he got there and he started looking for it, through stuff. And then this guy out of nowhere, grabbed him by he says he grabbed him by the head and pretty much pushed him inside the dump bin, pushed his head inside the dump bin. And this guy saw this, and he says he grabbed the guy by the back of the neck, and I would have done the same thing. Grabbed the guy by the from the back of the neck and freaking threw his ass on the floor. I would have done the exact same thing. And he's like, "Hey man, is that your kid?" And he's like, "No." Then why the hell are you doing that, man? Would you like that done? Would you like somebody doing that to your kid? He's like, "No." Like, "Oh man, I don't want any problems." So he said he tried to get up, like, no. Stay your ass down. I didn't tell you to get up. Stay down. Look, man, I don't want any problems, man. I'm sorry. No, don't apologize to me, man. Apologize to him and his father. He's like, if that would have been my kid, this guy, I would probably be in jail right now. Me, myself, I probably, I probably would have done the same thing. I mean, not to what he wanted to do, according to what he said, but yeah, I mean, I don't like I don't like older people taking advantage. I don't care if it's freaking Superman. I mean, if a kid was there before you, let him do his thing, man. I mean, dude, really? Gonna be there and freaking try to bully a freaking 9 or 10 year old kid over a freaking super treasure hunt, dude? What the hell's wrong with you, man? See, and this is what I'm talking about, man. I mean, people that do this for a living are so freaking desperate. They're ruthless, inconsiderate, selfish. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there are so many worse things I would like to say about these people, but I'm not going to, because, but yeah. To your point, HODC, I'm right there with you, man. I can't stand them. I have no respect for for people who do this kind of stuff, especially when there are children involved and they try to and they behave this fashion. That's not cool at all. Messi Mason 5904. What's up, brother? That's actually a great idea. A trade box. Yep. Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely is, man. Yeah, it's a box to a convention, a trade toy show. Um, yeah, man. I mean, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna rewind for a little bit. Back to that, not everyone is like that. People who are in this business, like legit business owners, I want to say Manny over at Playdays Collectibles. Known the guy for a while. Super cool guy. As a matter of fact, Mustang and I have been there, a few times. Well, I don't know how many times he has been there. I know he's been there at least like twice. I've been there quite a bit. Super cool guy, and yeah, I mean, very fair guy. Um, yeah, yeah. But the only problem is he's here. He's in Cali, so I don't know. That's something that would work. But for me, he's been a great alternative. Whenever I can't find something, I hit him up like, hey man, I mean, do you have this? Like, okay, cool. Can you set them aside for me? I'll go pick them up. In a couple of hours. Because Kelly, but he's about an hour away from where I'm at. So it's like, yeah, man, I'll set them aside, but just make sure you come by this time or this day, because if you come by tomorrow, I'm not gonna hold anything. So I'll hold them for you for a couple of hours, but that's it. So, but yeah, but not all people are scumbags like that, man. So let's see. Hey Paul, let's see. Honest Diecast has a question for you. He says, which Ferrari is coming to Elite 64? Yeah, that's something we would all like to know. I mean, if Mattel is doing that, I'm definitely going after that one. Ooh, the 1967 Ferrari 330 P4. Nice. Okay. HODC says, Paul, it's the Ferrari 350 P4. Check it out. Okay, so HODC made a correction here. So, yeah, let's take a look at that, man. I have not seen that. That is super cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be going after that one like crazy. So, the good thing is, that as long as they're available, as many as you want, but you already know, if it's a Ferrari or a highly sought after car, people are going to have no friggin'. But we'll see. Hopefully, most, at least some of you here could find it. Let's see. Hot Wheels Elite. Ah, Mm, yeah. Ah. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to look for this thing here. Hmm, don't see it. See the Porsche. I see the BM 1975 BMW. I see the Aston Martin. I see the Bugatti Type 59, the 928. Huh. I don't see it, man. See the 2021 Audi RS7, Sportsback, Mustang. Hmm. Yeah, I don't see it, man. I do not see it. And I'm looking straight out of the Mattel Creations website. I don't see it, man. So, this is what I see. Yeah, these are the only ones I'm seeing. I don't see that Ferrari, man. Huh. I don't know. Maybe I need to look in a different place. So, anyways. Wow, nice. Thanksgiving. All right. Let's see here. Paul Ferrari. Okay. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Okay. HODC. Okay, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I have to run family here. Yeah, no problem, bro. No problem, bro. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great Thanksgiving in company of your loved ones. I'm getting ready to let you guys go. Well, end the stream, not cut you guys, not let you guys go, but end the stream. I get it. Thanksgiving, so people want to hang out with their families and stuff like that. So, oh, nice. Okay, cool. All right, HODC. Thank you, man. Have a good one. Thanks, Paul. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome. Man, I see you in a long time. Where you been, bro? How's everything? How's the new house? How's the family? How's everything, bro? Nice to see you, man. Such a pleasure to see you, man. I know it has been so, but I'm glad that you're. I don't know. Hopefully, you're finally settled into your new place. Everything's good. Hopefully, the fam bam is good. That's awesome, bro. Sweet baby J. Happy Thanksgiving, bro. Cool. Yeah, man. Sweet baby J is in the house. Jay is saying what's up to everyone. I'm sure. So, what you got planned for today, Jay? Are you guys hosting, or are you guys going somewhere to hang out with the family? Everything is great, brother. Just been taking care of business. Gotcha. Hope all is well with you, with my man. Yeah, man. We're for the most part, we're good. So yeah, I know you're just tuning in, but yeah, we're just waiting on we're gonna be hosting today. Call it that. We got our in-laws and my two brother-in-laws are coming over, and yeah, fortunately one of them has to work, so we're gonna be um, you know eating a little later than what we would like, but it is what it is, man. It's all about breaking bread with the family. Jay says hosting for a small circle. Nice, nice. It's all good, bro. It's all good. It's all good, bro. Good to hear, man. Can't wait to see you back with us, bro. I miss seeing you in Derek's lives, and even you doing your live streams and doing your thing. And just a quick brief of what we were talking about earlier. So this is a little gift from Derek. Dodge Charger Super Treasure Hunt. His new channel logo. And then I'm just giving you the highlights, bro. And then let's see. Oh, somebody asked me what my favorite car in my collection is. That would be this one. M2 Dodge Charger Raw, only 250 piece. The Challenger. It's a Challenger. No, it's a Charger. Is it a Charger? It's a Challenger. And then I shared this little, I don't know if you could call it a custom, but I just added some decals. And by the way, thank you, Jay. Thank you very much for teaching me how to add decals onto a casting. I think I got it, bro. It took me a while to get the hang of it. As you know, it's all freaking trial and error. But thanks to you, I've been doing pretty well. So yeah, guys, a while back ago when Jay was still doing his live streams, I asked him how difficult it was to do the water slide decals. He's like, man, it's pretty easy. Look, So I mean, he gave me a very quick tutorial, and up on things very quickly. And yeah, thanks to him, I learned how to do the how to add the water slide decals on. So that's what I did, man. So I've been doing quite a bit of those. So cool. Jay's Diecast says, right on. Enjoy the time with your people, brother. Yep, that's what it's all about, bro. That's what it's all about. Some downtime, hanging out, eating some good food, chilling with the family, George says, Jay, what's good, brother? Happy Thanksgiving to the family. Sweet. Yeah, JDC is the man. He is the man. His whole channel, the whole dynamic and the whole focus of his channel is is customs. He likes to do a lot of what's it called? What is that he likes to do? I forgot what they're called. They have a particular name, a particular style. But yeah, it's a lot of man. I'm sorry, man. Can't think of it, but yeah, go check him out, man. He does a lot of cool stuff. I know he's done cool customs for Derek and Mustang Gunner, and I'm not sure who else, but I know those two for sure. Grasslands. That's what he specializes in. Specializes in grasslands. He makes a lot of cool stuff, man. So yeah, very nice set for sure. I'm honored that I could have any part in you learning something new. Oh, bro. Oh, trust me, man. I mean, you've inspired not just me, but other people that we both know because we have common friends in the community. To get started on many things. For me, it was decals and Derek and James. Kind of motivated me to get out of my comfort zone and zone and start doing start experimenting with customs. And I haven't done very many, I must say that, but yeah, man, I mean, if and when I have time, I get down and I do what I can. But thank you, Jay, for inspiring me on kind of walking me through really quick on doing how to add water slide decals on these castings, man. Um, the one thing I will say, the challenging part, and this is something I learned from Derek. The challenging part is when you're cutting the decals out. You have to be try to get them cut them as close as possible. You don't want to get too close, but as close as possible. That way, when you add them on, they don't, the excess does not show too much. But yeah, this what I did, Jay, on this one. This is a cartoon. I'm pretty sure you've seen these before. Obviously, I'm a huge Laker fan. So I'm sorry if you don't like the Lakers, but this is what I did. And then the tail lights are hand painted. Added that Lakers banner in the back, and then when I thought I finished it, my wife looked at it and she's like, you know what? You could make it look better if you add a nice little stripe along the sides. And sure enough, man, I did that this morning before I started the live stream because I wanted to show it to you guys. And she was freaking dead on, man. Shout out to my wife, babe. I love you. Thank you for giving, for having a good eye for detail, and for yeah. So awesome, man. Yeah, Gaslands. Thanks a lot for correcting me, man. But yeah, once again, guys, he's an awesome dude. He's been out of YouTube for a while. He had twins, and he's been trying to he's been settling into his new spot and stuff like that. But yeah, it's always good to see him, man. He's a great guy. Known him for about 2.5, maybe I want to say about 2.5 years. That would be a fair time to say. But yeah. Let's see. Paul says I did find a regular M2 chase of the Dodge Challenger from the M2 diorama. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, man. I'm glad you like it, man. And I'm still learning. I mean, it's practice makes perfect, and I've been getting better and better and better. But yeah, as Derek said a while back ago, man. Yeah, I mean, just try to, when you cut the decals out, just try to get to it as close to them as possible. That way, the excess doesn't show, after you apply them, because they will show. And I did mess up, when I first started. I think, I think I started getting the hang of it after the third attempt. But the first time, I was trying to apply the decals, and I think I pulled a little too hard off the backing of the decal, and it split in half. So things like that are going to happen. especially if you're trying to do something like these lines right there. Yeah, yeah, things like that are going to happen. So yeah, just don't give don't be so hard on yourself. Just keep trying, and then eventually you'll get it, man. Just just keep trying. Thank you, Jay. Awesome job, says awesome job, brother. You weren't building really building yet, so I walked away. You weren't really building yet. Walked away. Looks like you are holding the torch, my man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Let's see. Jay says the kids are 3.5 plus the pregnancy. Wow, plus the pregnancy were friends for probably 5 years. Yeah, probably. Wow, Jay, really? It's been that long? Damn, brother. I thought it was. Wow, man. Flies, bro. Wow, bro. Yeah, because I mean, I remember when I first opened up this treasure hunt, super treasure hunt that Derek gave me. I was talking about how long we've known each other, and I do remember coming across his channel, and yeah, we started pretty much started our channels, just right about the same time. And I remember, we were still trying to get to reach the 1,000 subscriber mark, and he got there before I did, and but I was cheering him on the whole time. And then not too long after I found Derek, I found the channel, and yeah, I mean, we're still friends to this day. We're cool. Jason was the very first person I made a trade with, and it's just a great community, man. I mean, you just have to avoid people like that one guy over there, Jay. You know exactly what I'm talking about, man. Just to avoid people like that, because people like that only, they just they poison the experience, because this is not what it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be having fun with this stuff, get away from the everyday drama problems and stuff like that, and just the point of this whole thing is to build a good community, man, positive community, you know help each other out as best as we can, and that's what this should be about. But unfortunately, there's always that one or two people out there that, for one reason or another, like to. Anyways, man, time flies when you're having fun. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Let's see. Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, that's for sure, bro. That's for sure. Time flies when you're having fun, man. I mean, I didn't see myself. Jay says, "Do you have one of my customs angels?" No, Jay. Yeah, I've never got one. It's okay, bro. It's okay. I mean, just if and when you can. But yeah, I would love to have one in my collection, bro. Let me show you what Derek made for me a while back ago, bro. I don't know if you remember, but I'm a huge Niners fan. I'm not rocking the hat right now. I'm rocking the Lakers hat right now, but he made this one for me about a year ago. So, as you can see, he was going for the 49ers theme. That's why the number 49 is on the hood. But yeah, man, this thing is freaking awesome, dude. Derek did a phenomenal job with this one, man. It's got some gold accents on the interior, slammed on its huevos, as he would like to say. Awesome, man. And then James made, let's see, And then we all know what a great customizer James is. Look what he made for me, bro. Look at that, man. Freaking James. Freaking killed it, man. Freaking killed it, dude. He added that drag kind of theme onto it. This red thing is supposed to be a parachute. But yeah, man. Yeah, Derek and James, man. I mean, they've come a long way as far as customizing is concerned, man. Badass, dude. Freaking badass. Let's see. Jay, will do, man. Do you still have my number, Jay? It's still the same one, bro. If not, yeah, that way we could keep in touch here. Jay says, I don't have time to build you something, but you deserve something I've built. Jay, some of us, the people you're most close to, know what you've been dealing with, and family and stuff. We all get it, bro. So no rush on anything. If and when you can, I would love to have one of your customs in my collection. That would be awesome. I mean, what better piece in your collection than somebody that a buddy of yours took their time to customize just for you, man. I mean, it would be an honor to have one of your customs, same thing, and yeah, you guys are freaking awesome, man. Hewitt's with the fire. Yeah, that guy, man. He's an awesome customizer for sure. I haven't seen him do much customs lately. He's going through some other issues that I don't know if you're still in touch with him, but yeah, if and when you can, reach out to him and just check up on him. That's all I'm gonna say. He personally is okay, but he's got other things that he may or may not want to share with you. I'm sure he'll be comfortable with telling you and stuff, but yeah, but pretty much, bro. I mean, his wife's health is declining. That's all I could say, bro. I'm not gonna get into it here, but yeah. Okay, cool. All right, Jay. So do me a favor, bro, and send me a and text it to me, and then text me your email, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, it should be the 714 number, 471 number. Let me see. I know you gave me your number a while back ago. Let's see. BJ, make sure I still have your number, bro. Yo, Jay, was that you yesterday? I recognize that area code. Was that you yesterday? I didn't, and I'm sorry I didn't respond, bro. I just, I don't. There's a lot of freaking scams going on, via email, text messages, and stuff like that. If that was you, bro, I'm so sorry, man. I mean, I didn't recognize the number, so that's why I didn't respond. But yeah, man. But cool. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'll definitely send you my email. Let me just get through this live stream, and then we'll go from there, bro. And again, Jay, no rush. If and when you can, that would be awesome. Got something sitting on my shelf. Okay, cool. Both of them are great. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Paul, gotta go. Have a great Thanksgiving to all. Yeah, I'm gonna be cutting it. I'm gonna be breaking away pretty soon. Okay, cool, Jay. Thank you. Texted you. No, it wasn't me. Hmm. Okay, because I got a text message yesterday. Same area code. I shit you not, bro. Same area code. I just don't remember. I remember the area code, but I don't remember the rest of the number because I deleted it right away. I mean, I don't even mess with that stuff. If it's a number I don't recognize, to me, it's an automatic red flag, and I delete them, bro. So, but yeah, I'll take care of that, man. Thank you very much. All right, bro. Same here. Anyways, guys, thank you all very much for tuning in. It's Thanksgiving. I've been here for about an hour and 45 minutes. Thank you very much for hanging out with me, for sharing whatever. And as always, man, I mean, geez, why is it that when I'm getting ready to end the live stream is when people start coming? Let's see. Fordman Diecast Customs. Hey, Big A, happy Thanksgiving. Likewise, bro. Yeah, Likewise, bro. Unfortunately, you tuned in a little late, bro. I mean, but if you have any quick questions for me, I'll be happy to answer them for you. If not, then I'll just end the live stream and I'll let you guys go enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving day, or you guys go do what you gotta do. Okay. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna end it here. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Get rid of this thing. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. You guys have a blessed, wonderful Thanksgiving in company of your loved ones, friends. If those of you who have to work, I'm sorry. I hope you guys, get home earlier rather than later, so that you guys can enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving in company of your family members. All right, guys, I am out. You guys take care. God bless. Happy hunting, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.